Alright, so here we have the 1983 Godzilla 1964 Mosu-Goji. Alright.
Also, very shiny spikes there.
Yeah, so I think Bandai kept with the same theme. Made him kind of like a darker green, but with the silver paint on the spikes all the way down the tail. And then silver on the chest.
Yep.
As well as the I think the toes and the claws.
Okay, so this one does have articulation at the hips.
Oh yeah, yep. You can move the legs like this.
Yeah.
Kind of try to recompose the little Godzilla dance.
Yeah.
His arms are kind of opened up very wide, so it's ready to hug you or something.
Yeah. I think I remember. He makes that kind of pose in movie,
yeah, he
right?
made,
because he's sort of like, when he's sort of seeing Mothra flying around.
Yeah.
He's sort of like, he's like, oh man, he's ready to try to grab him.
Yep. And you can also move the tail.
Yep.
So 5 points of articulation, and then the hard plastic. Yep.
There he is. Let me check out the eyes here.
Yep.
I like the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the face. Oh, in general.
Yeah,
too.
the face. If you look at the tag, it resembles the '64 Godzilla quite a bit. Yeah, white eyes, and looks like the teeth are painted.
Yeah, there's a red tongue.
And
there,
a red tongue. Yeah. Let's see if we can get the light in the tongue.
Yep.
Yeah. Get nice texture around the body. Very deep grooves.
Like I said, the spike's very bright.
Yep, very, very silver. So kind of, almost like a single row. You do have like the smaller left and right rows, but it's mostly like the middle row is where you see the big spikes.
So these are actually these are a little not as precise though. Looking at the spikes, they didn't like the in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
they didn't
like
carve.
I said, it's a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
But they didn't carve in between the.
They did not. So
Yeah.
it's kind of blocky at some areas.
Yeah.
They got probably cutting costs.
Yeah.
The deep Bandai.
Oh yeah,
down there.
Bandai 83.
Japan 1983, and then Gojira.
Move the other foot. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll see Gojira, and then the '64 Godzilla in the center. The Godzilla collection, and then Bandai.
Yeah.
On the other side, they have the '67 Godzilla. I'm not sure. No idea what
they have
happened.
the picture. Now wait a minute. So on the on the 1962 Godzilla, they put the 64.
Yeah.
So now this is the 64 Godzilla figure.
Yeah.
But rather than use their 64 picture,
They use the '67.
oh my word. Yeah.
But you have the movie title Musura Tai Guja. Gujira up here. Looks like the same thing. 50 meters, 2 tons.
Oh, wait a minute. This is a 32.
32.
Instead of 33. Oh.
So 31, 32, 33. I think they're numbered.
Okay. It's a different number?
Yeah.
So the first one was 31?
Yeah, so the 62 Godzilla we looked at was 31. So this is probably 32. MechaGodzilla is 33. It looks like there's some kind of collection numbering going on.
Yeah.
All right, so this guy was reissued 2 other times in the 80s and later on in the 90s.
Okay.
So what I've been told is the 88 reissue is actually very rare. It has the unique and rare card.
Ooh. Okay, so this is the same figure reissued in 1988.
Yep.
Different card.
Different card.
But on the foot, I bet on the foot it still says 83.
The foot still says 83.
83, yep. So you can't go by the foot.
Yep.
Got to go by the card.
Yep.
And it's attached.
It's attached, yeah.
There we
Both
go.
are attached. You can see on the tag itself, it has Bandai 1988, made in Japan.
Okay, let's zoom in. Yeah, Bandai 88, made in Japan.
Yep.
There we go.
If you scroll up, you'll see Gojira, Bandai, the Godzilla sticker, and then the 62 Godzilla for some reason.
Yep.
They're never consistent, but on the back, you just have a very white text. That's Gojira.
Okay, so this guy looks a little darker.
Yeah, so he looks like he's slightly bigger too.
Yeah.
A little taller, maybe a little upright or something. But But yes.
Yeah, he looks bigger. Yeah, he does look taller. But
Yes,
but he's got some black.
he has some black highlights.
He has some green too.
So if you look, he has some black here, black here, black
Yeah, so he's got some green.
Yeah. The 89, so
89.
just 1 year difference.
Oh, okay. So there was another one a year later.
Yep.
Let's look at his tag.
So his tag is just
look at the year 1989.
Yep.
Yeah, there he is.
With the Destroy All Monsters style tag.
Yeah, okay. It's Destroy All Monsters tags. I've seen those.
Yep. And then on the back is Ghidorah. So we know this is the Godzilla. Same mold. So if we kind of put them together. So here's the original. Here's the.
Okay, so it looks like the 89 is also a little bigger
89.
than the 89 is a little bigger than the 83.
Yep.
So it looks like the 89 and 88 and 89 are closer to each other.
Yeah.
So on the right here we have the 83.
Yep.
And then in the middle, which is very green, middle is 88, which is green and black.
Yep.
And has the rare tag.
Yep.
And then on the left is the 89.
Yep.
Which is very sort of like charcoal and black.
Yep.
And has the Destroy All Monsters tag.
Yep. Correct.
There we go. Okay,
All right.
we're learning.
Coming in is the Showa King Ghidorah from 1964.
Yay.
This was made in 1984, and this features a very gold King Ghidorah.
Yeah, this is a good looking King Ghidorah here.
It is, yeah.
So zooming in on the heads here.
Yeah, if you look at the heads, the faces, it really resembles the original 64 King Ghidorah quite a bit. Like you have the white eyes with the black pupils. You have the fur that's kind of nicely sculpted. The teeth are individually sculpted, which is pretty cool. And then you have like pink tongues.
Yeah, Oh, yeah, there's a little tongue in there. It's not just red.
Yep.
So some of it looks a little darker, so that's actually the paint.
Yep, that's the paint. So they did spray a little bit of black paint around the I think underneath areas. I think the deeper gold on the necks. Actually, it might not be black. Sorry, it's actually like a darker gold.
Yeah, it's kind of like a darker gold.
Yeah.
So it makes it kind of look like a shadow.
Yep.
But it's actually darker paint.
Correct. As well as the back of the wings.
Oh yeah, pretty noticeable there.
Yep.
So yeah, pretty noticeable that you got the tips of the wings are darker.
Yep.
And sort of like close to the body.
Yeah, it's a very fun figure.
Yeah, it's
because
kind of fun to Yeah. Cool.
So King Ghidorah has articulation on the necks, so you can kind of make him grab other monsters with the necks, or just like look at different directions while fighting other monsters. The middle neck is a little more stiff than the other two, so be careful. The wings move, so you can kind of make him more in a flying pose, more of a rival pose. You can also move the legs, so you can make him step on things. You can make him walk, do his little flying jump attack. Yep. And of course, you can move the tail. So two tails are connected at one joint, so you can move both of them at the same time. You'll see that in blue, it says King Ghidorah, very colorful background, yellow and orange. And then we have King Ghidorah here. Looks like he's from the 1972 version. And here it says the Godzilla Collection and then Bandai.
Yeah, is there a little number on this guy?
This one...
there's a year. Is there a year or a number?
There's no year or number on this side, but let's look at the back. There is a number here, number 47.
47? Wow,
yeah.
Big jump.
It's a big jump. 3 stars, King Ghidorah. So, interestingly, they did not have the title of the movie. They have King Ghidorah and Gigan together. Looks like he's 100 meters tall. He weighs 3 tons. And it looks like it might be some sort of weapon. And then collection number 47.
Okay, let's see that 47 on the sticker
right
here.
Here. Got the Godzilla sticker in gold. And notice how they spelled King Ghidorah. They said King Ghidorah.
Oh.
So I think in the 80s and 90s, at least when the VHS videos, I remember when hearing the dubbing, And the spelling, sometimes you'll see they mention King Ghidorah as King Ghidorah.
Yeah.
So again, there were multiple reissues. Unfortunately, I only have the original and a memorial box reissue. So you can see the sculpt and the size is pretty much the same.
Yeah. So what year? Yeah, it's mostly the paint looks very different.
Yeah, the paint is very different. The memorial box one.
So what year was the memorial box one?
Is from 1995.
Yeah.
And you'll see it's very like a dull yellow with some gold flakes on the body. They did some gold paint here and some gold on the wings. The eyes I feel they don't look as good as the original. If you look at the eyes, I feel like the original captures the King Ghidorah look much better. And I think the paint on the original looks better as well.
Yeah. The original, it sort of looks. It looks much more alive on the original.
Exactly. He looks more plasticky on this reissue here.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes quite a difference.
Yep. So the tag on this one is the memorial box style. So you'll see that the memorial box style has the poster of the movie.
Cool.
So they used the 1965 poster, Invasion of Astro Monster.
Yeah, I like posters.
Or Godzilla vs. Monster Zero.
Yeah.
And you can see here, Bandai 1995.
Let me see
made in Japan.
Let me look at that. There it is, 95.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
And by then, they didn't have those mysterious numbers anymore.
No more numbers.
No more mysterious numbers.
And then let me flip it over. You can see King Ghidorah down below, the Japanese characters.
Yep.
So it says 1984, just like the original, with the big Bandai imprint.
Yeah.
But we all know that this is just reuse of the mold.
Right.
And the biggest giveaway is the paint.
Paint. Yeah.
Second giveaway is the tag.
Yeah.
So
So
make sure you get the special tag if you want the original.
Yeah. Can't just rely on the foot.
Yep. All right.
Cool.
So that's King Ghidorah.
Excellent.
Flying away. Here we have Godzilla 1984.
He's smaller.
Yeah, so he's supposed to be in the 8-inch line, but he's more of a 6-inch figure for some reason. Not sure what happened here, but this is the 1984 figure.
Yeah, especially since he got bigger in the movie.
Yep.
But so Bandai made him smaller.
Somehow Bandai decided to shrink him. Not sure if it's because of the 84 Ghidorah. They wanted to keep him somewhat in scale. Ghidorah is usually bigger than Godzilla. These two figures are from 84. So I'm not sure what happened, but Bandai decided to make him smaller.
There he is.
Yeah, so he's very, very charcoal black with a lot of silver on the chest and spikes, claws and toes. They give him a very nice red tongue, and they painted the teeth and the eyes white.
Yeah, we see the spikes more.
Yep.
So are those also, trying to see it, those also are pretty silver, it looks like.
Very silver, not accurate to the movie at all. They did the block again, just similar to the 64 Godzilla.
Yeah, it looks like it's not quite as detailed as in the movie.
But there you have it, Godzilla 1984 from Bandai.
Yeah, how big are they?
And the tag here, the Godzilla collection. You have the 84 Godzilla right in the middle.
Yeah, there it is.
And then you have the 84 Cybot Godzilla in the middle. He's very green for some reason. Gojira 84. Looks like he's
got a number.
He got a number 47.
He's also 47.
Yeah.
So we got two 47s.
Two 47s. Godzilla 84. Looks like 5 tons or something, and then 80 meters. So it looks like they rearranged the order here. And probably that's some sort of weapon on the top. So, Gojira here. And Bandai 1984 Japan.
Okay, let me see if I can get it in focus there. There it is. Yeah, Bandai. There he is.
So you can move the tail too. Move the legs. So you can stomp on things. And you can move the arms.
Yeah, I was especially excited to see the original figures and their reissues, so you can get a sense of how they're the same and how they're different and how you can tell them apart.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Very much appreciate this rare opportunity to see these original Godzilla Bandai action figures.
Oh, definitely. I'm so glad to be able to share the collection with all the viewers out there. One thing you can help us is help subscribe to our YouTube channel, so it can bring you more of the original figures from the Godzilla series, as well as new and upcoming products.
All right, so this is Heisenberg.
And G Forever, hoping you enjoy the original Godzilla figures from Bandai.